Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about what to wear to a job interview. Now, job interviews can be intensely stressful. It's a time when you are going for a position that you perhaps really want at a company that you would really love to work for, and first impressions do count, not only in the answers that you say when you are in your interview, but also with what you're wearing and how you express yourself outwardly. So I'm going to talk about 3 different outfit ideas for going for a professional job interview, and I'm going to share 3 outfit ideas for those who are going for a job in a more creative space, so they've got more of a relaxed working environment and relaxed dress code. And I'm going to start with the more corporate outfit ideas first, and then the relaxed outfit ideas are going to be at this time code here if you are going for a job interview at a more creative agency or creative workspace. Now, my first tip when it comes to pulling together an outfit for any kind of job interview is to dress to impress. I think that you should really be dressing for the job that you want rather than the job that you have. So for the first outfit idea for a corporate setting, I've gone for a very classic combination. I've paired a cotton poplin shirt with a pair of suit trousers and a matching blazer. To me, this is just the most simple, basic outfit. It says that you mean business, and by wearing something that is long sleeved, you're covering up your arms, so you're not exposing too much of your skin, and you can easily and comfortably take your jacket off during the interview if you need to. I would usually say leave it on, but if it's a really warm meeting room, then you should be okay to take it off. Again, wear a pointed toe shoe or a round or almond toe shoe if you cannot or do not like to wear pointed toes, but I just find that they are the most professional looking, and generally they are a bit of a standard style that you see in a lot more corporate or professional workspaces. For bags, I would go for something that looks very smart. Generally, a tote bag is probably more than sufficient. However, you can get other work bags that have more pockets and compartments and that are maybe a little bit more practical because they have a top zipper. Usually something that is more structured is better than something that is slightly unstructured, in my opinion. For the second outfit idea, I wanted to go for a skirt combination. So what I've done is I've paired a classic pencil skirt. You could also go for something that is more of an A-line style, but I would say nothing with too much drama or with too much volume. So go for something that's a little bit more streamlined to your silhouette. I would pair that with a very simple blouse. The one that I'm wearing, the cutaways, I think really complements quite nicely the almost khaki mismatched suit that I am wearing, and then I've worn a matching blazer. So again, I've got long sleeves on. It means that if I need to take my jacket off during the interview, I very comfortably can do so without feeling like I'm perhaps going to be underdressed. My skirt, I've kept it a length that is either at the knee or longer. That to me is the recommendation, and again, I think is standard if you're going for a job interview in a professional or corporate workplace. And on my feet, I've got pointed toe pumps, ones that complement my outfit, and a nice structured bag as well, just because it ties everything in. If you do need to wear a jacket, I would suggest going for something that, again, no bells and whistles, very classic silhouette. So generally, I would say something that is in a muted color is best, and I would go for more of a classic rather than trendy design. You could also wear a trench coat as well, which I think is a really easy option. For the third outfit, I wanted to do a dress option as well, just because I know not everyone wants to wear trousers or skirts. So I have a really nice, almost formal suiting style dress. It's actually a convertible one that can be worn open as a blazer vest. So what I've done, because it is sleeveless and I don't want to expose my shoulders, especially if you're going for more of a corporate professional job interview, is that I've worn a half sleeve tee underneath. This is in a really nice ponte material, so it hugs my body really nicely, and I think it pairs very effortlessly underneath the blazer dress. Again, that dress is to my knee, so it is very modest. Again, another pointed toe. I really just think that you can't go wrong with a pointed toe court shoe, and I would probably pair this look with a jacket. So because it is a blazer style dress, I've not gone for a blazer. I just throw on a trench coat as I recommended earlier. I just think that's a very fail-safe option. I'm also going to show you guys another coat choice that you could pair with this if you wanted a few ideas. Now let's talk about outfit ideas for a more relaxed or creative job interview, which is very exciting. Usually here you've got a little bit more freedom with what you can wear. Most creative offices that I've worked in allow you to wear jeans every single day. So the first thing that I would say before even stepping foot in the door and going to your interview is have an idea as to what type of office environment it is. Check their Instagram if they've got one. Maybe try and stalk some of the people who work there just to get a bit of an idea for it, because that will let you you essentially set the bar for what you should or potentially could wear to the interview. Personally, I would suggest steering clear of jeans, at least in the interview phase, because in my experience, even when I've worked in places that are much more relaxed in terms of dress code, it always pays to err on the side of caution. However, I do think you can still show a little bit of personality in your outfits, and you do have a little bit more freedom here to do that, a lot more than you would if you were going for more of a corporate professional job. So I've got the same 3 types of outfits that I want to talk through. The first one is going to be that trouser look. So what I've done is I've opted for a pair of trousers that are a little bit lighter. They're a little bit more fun and playful because they're in this really nice stone color. I decided it'd be fun to pair that again with a white shirt, but instead of wearing it with a blazer, I've rolled the sleeves on the shirt because that has more of a relaxed vibe to it. On your feet, you could either wear a really nice kind of low heel pump or a loafer if you wanted something that was a bit more masculine. And then if you needed a jacket, trench coat is perfect. However, you could just go as is. You could even throw a little sweater on over the top of this, which I think gives it a bit more of a preppy feel to the outfit. The second outfit option would be to wear a skirt. And again, I really think that you should be opting for something that sits maybe just above the knee or below. Personally, I really love a midi skirt because I think that they can be really fun. You can get really nice fabrications. I've got one in a beautiful broderie anglaise, but I've also got one that I'm going to show you in this video, which is more of a nice linen, which I think is more of a relaxed feel to the fabric, even though it is more of a premium composition. I've paired this with 2 different blouses because I wanted to go for an all black look. You don't have to do all black at all. You can definitely wear a bit of color if that's more your thing, but I wore it with a little silk short sleeved blouse which has a notch collar. This I think makes it feel a little bit smart, and on my feet I've gone for a pointed toe flat, but I think you could also potentially wear a sandal if it is summer. A lot more creative places allow you to wear sandals, so that's probably something that could be acceptable. Just go for something that looks very classic and isn't too out there, so a very minimal design, or else I'd wear maybe a pretty ballet flat as well. I think that would look very lovely. I've also paired it with a linen shirt, so this is just for a full linen look, and so when I've rolled up the sleeves again, just like with the previous outfit, because that gives it more of a relaxed edge and stops it from feeling way too stuffy. The final outfit option would be to wear a dress. Again, knee length I think is key here because you don't want to be showing off too much skin. I would say that if you are going for a job interview in a more creative environment, then you can wear something that is sleeveless. Just make sure that it isn't too low cut, or if it is too low cut, then make sure you're wearing something underneath, because you don't want to distract away from the fact that you are there as a professional person to hopefully be employed by that company to work there. So a dress that I really like is a slip dress, one that maybe ties in at the waist and that falls to at least a knee or longer. The one that I'm wearing in the cutaways is more of a midi length. It could be a maxi if you are quite petite. I'm 5'8", and I like the fact that this has a print on it. So I don't think that you need to steer clear of prints. If you're going to a job interview, you can definitely incorporate them, but just make sure it's something that's a little bit more subdued and not too loud, because again, while you want your personality to shine through, you also want to again maintain that appearance that you are a consummate professional and that you're putting your best foot forward. Because this one is more of a low cut style, I did decide to pair a little turtleneck underneath it, which I think is also a great layering option for autumn winter. On my feet, I've just paired a pointed toe ballet flat, which I think is a really pretty option. It's a sling bag, so I am exposing a little bit more of my heel and my ankle, but for, as I said earlier, in creative offices, they tend to have more of a relaxed dress code, so you can usually get away with something like that. So those are 6 outfit ideas for a job interview across both corporate and more relaxed office environments. I hope that you guys got some value out of this. Some other things that I would suggest keeping in mind when you are going for a job interview is making sure that you have very basic minimal makeup on, but that you look tidy and fresh, that your hair has been looked after and is either worn back or that it's been styled nicely for the day. And I would also suggest just maybe making sure that your outfit has been ironed for the day as well, just because that will keep you looking fresh and tidy. I think a crumpled suit just sends the complete wrong message, especially if you really want to get the job. So that was it from me today. I will see you guys very soon with Everyday May, which if you don't know what it is, I'm going to be uploading a video every single day in the month of May, which I'm very excited about. So if you aren't subscribed and you did want to see more videos from me, I'm going to be doing a lot of styling videos, not vlogging. So it's going to be a lot of, I hope, really informative content for you. Please do make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I will see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.